They should be able to hear you. This is the wrong. Hi, chat. Press this.
Hello.
Then press this. I hate studio mode. Studio mode is the worst. If only there was an easier way to do this. Hi, chat. Hi, Barrick. Hi, Solar. Hi, Bird. Hi, Abigail. Hi, Sachi. Currently at a gig. Possibly going to make a cameo later.
Spooky.
And the Faxi.
Hi, everybody. I'm that crazy guy that was on last time.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we were in battle prep for the big canyon map, weren't we?
Ah, yes.
Man.
Under the bridge.
Man, why do all of the maps in Cindered Shadows kind of suck? I like how I said yesterday, or not yesterday, last week, I was like, oh, you know, the maps in Cindered Shadows aren't that bad. I've changed my mind.
You did get me to play this again. I did play some of Three Houses the other day.
Oh no. It's better than getting you to play Fates.
That is true.
What's the deal? No matter how many we squash, more just take their place.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Squash
Sachi.
If those things were created to protect the chalice, there must be a way to deactivate them.
If I may presume to offer my opinion, the statues may warrant scrutiny.
There must be a way to activate those things. I bet they require some type of key.
This is like Fire Emblem Awakening tier map design. I love Fire Emblem Awakening. Fire Emblem Awakening's maps suck.
Oh, I don't remember it being that bad. I've definitely played a lot worse maps.
The military.
Okay, no, that's a very fair point. I think I blocked that one out mentally.
Yeah, honestly, fair. The military is probably as bad as it gets. The defend map where you're defending Tiki as well is pretty rough.
Yeah. Because I was saying, I remember the maps being alright, like, not the best, but not the worst.
I really like Severa's recruitment map that on higher difficulties can be near impossible.
Sacred place? Sounds like the chasm of the bound, all right.
I think I might have found the key. That thing over there is carrying it around.
Some good eyes she's got.
Yeah. Hilda sees shiny.
Hilda.
I will prevail.
I can't wait to just like accidentally explode one of my units at the start of battle again.
Ready and willing.
I'm still a little bit in awe at the fact that I did that by complete accident before.
Sure thing.
The magic of Three Houses DLC.
Hi Erica, how are you?
I'll give it my all.
Edelgard, you go left. Everybody else go right.
Who, me?
Let me at it.
You'll be fine.
Stay focused.
You got armor,
Yep.
it's good.
I'll cut through.
You're weak.
I was about to say, why do we have like normal guys on this map, but they're like ghosts or some shit? A very productive combat round.
They think they're the robots.
They really did just give every character Axe Breaker to try to balance Edelgard, didn't they?
Oh my goodness.
10% hit. Look, finally,
Oh my-
somebody
like-
without Axe Breaker.
When you like went to the assassin for a sec, I thought you were still looking at the sniper. And I'm like, why does he have axe breaker?
Yeah.
I must.
Honestly, like, considering what some of the other games do for their like hard difficulty levels, it wouldn't surprise me if they just randomly decided to give units the breaker skills.
Yeah, I think was it like Maddening Plus for Awakening?
Hey, Lunatic Plus, yeah.
That's it. Ah, the skills that every unit has. Oh yeah, you're gonna
not
get
only
hit, and it's gonna hurt.
It's actually worse than that because they're not consistent either. They're randomly distributed in Lunatic Plus. And so every time, like, you basically get stuck in the keep re-rolling the map until you get an outcome that favors you that has less Hawkeye plus Luna plus.
Like, well, that's one way to make it hard, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I expect
it's one way to make it hard, to make it unfair.
Or even Frederick Emblem doesn't quite work well.
Well, the worst part is that, like, it doesn't work very, like, Frederick doesn't work particularly well, but is also very much required because you have to be able to tank hits with somebody.
It's true. You definitely have to pick a god and pray.
Yeah.
Oh, that's healthy.
You know, it's crazy how they peaked with the critical hit quotes in the first game that they did them in.
Yeah.
Average axe breaker moment. Hi Neo, how are you?
Awakenings. Crit quotes. Probably the best.
Three Houses has got some pretty decent ones, but
Fired up.
like I can actually quote multiple of them from Awakening, and like I can quote I think 2 from Three Houses.
It's probably 2 more than me. I need to play more to probably excel already.
I like the Byleth. I like the Byleth crit quote that's just allow me to demonstrate.
Engage's ones weren't terrible. I really like their animations for them. I always like the crit animations where one's a kill and one's not a kill.
Yeah. Wait, this counts as a monster? I guess it is a 4-tile monster, but still. That doesn't seem correct.
It's bigger than Dimitri. He's gonna call it a monster.
I think Dimitri would be more likely to call it a monster if it was the same size as him. Considering like his whole arc. His whole arc that I haven't even done anything with on stream.
He just wants to kill every last one of them. I mean, despite that, I still really like Dimitri.
I like Dimitri as well. So, I know that you really like Rhea. Have you seen how horribly out of character she acts in Crimson Flower during the latter chunk of it?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I don't care about the civilians. Burn down the entire capital of Fargus.
You know what? Just screw everything.
It's one of those things where it's like, I've made a lot of jokes about it, but like, Rhea is a surprisingly nuanced character for the archetype that she's filling. It's just really funny to me how there is a non-zero amount of Three Houses players whose main experience with Rhea is just her being like, yeah, burn down the entirety of Fargus. Burn down the entirety of Fargus because this one professor who used to work at my school, who also has my mom's heart, betrayed me.
It's funny if you think about it. She's been betrayed so many times to the point where it's like, okay, my students and yeah, this one professor who has my mother's heart, who I gave, betrayed me. These humans aren't worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at the first humans he trusted. Turned people into weapons and tried to kill her with them.
I mean, to be fair, that wasn't her trusting them. They did that regardless.
I mean, that's very true. She trusted them enough not to kill them on sight until they did that.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck this guy in particular. I feel like Rhea was problematic well before Byleth was born. Yeah. Everybody in this game is a war criminal. It's like that meme about Warhammer 40k where it's just like, oh, who's the good guys and who's the bad guys? And it's like, no, there are no good guys and bad guys. Pick your favorite war criminal and sit down. You know, I just realized I'm probably gonna have to run this key all the way around to get to a whole bunch of these different spots, aren't I? In the grim dark of Fire Emblem, there's only war. Oh my god. Baxi, please tell me that you've seen that old shitty GBA Fire Emblem commercial.
What happened to Dorcas?
Oh my god, I need to show that to chat one of these days. There's this really, like, for Fire Emblem, it's for Fire Emblem 7, but Fire Emblem 1 over here in the US. The one that's just called Fire Emblem. There's this really bad commercial that, like, horribly mischaracterizes the game. And the tagline that they gave it is, build an army, trust no one. And it involves somebody poisoning Dorcas.
Put poison in his mutton, yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Dorcas, he just wanted to get money for his sick wife.
Yeah. Man, I haven't played FE7 in a while.
It's probably been a couple of years for me. I do a playthrough every now and again.
I will always remember the time that I streamed Fire Emblem 7, and during a very dramatic plot beat, I muted myself to cough and then stayed muted for half an hour while I was trying to read shit. That VOD is still up, by the way, chat. If you want to go watch me read dialogue while muted for half an hour because nobody told me I was muted.
Oh, I've done that a lot too, and you just like when someone tells you like,
it hurts
I
every
thank you,
time.
viewer, but I am in pain now.
It's like, I appreciate you telling me, but like, oh, I'm so stupid.
It's like, I know I hit on mute. What happened?
Yeah, I've done it. It's happened less since I've had more people in chat to tell me when I'm muted, but.
I think the worst part is when you're muted and you think you're talking to people and they just like sort of respond at the right time.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's an interesting thing to say, but sure. Just keep going until like you realize.
Completely random thing. Have you played wow, that voice crack. Have you played Deep Rock?
No, I haven't actually.
You should. It's fun.
I say it looks fun. I like the map animations, the delayed dodge. It's like they swing and then they dodge.
Yeah, I also always really found it funny how these automatons like swing the javelin of light instead of, you know, throwing it.
That's a very good point.
But the reason that I ask is that the new Deep Rock spin-off game just went into early access.
Oh, nice.
And it's had me thinking about Deep Rock some more.
That's fair. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing it. I think I just want to find a crew to play with.
Yeah.
I'm a very shy boy to play with strangers.
Honestly, I feel that.
It's funny, I think the older I got, the more, like, shy I became.
You know, I'm realizing more and more, why do none of my characters have the, Okay, I guess Edelgard has one that's correctly shaped, but I was like, all of their gambit shapes suck.
I just realized your automaton, like, animation. Looks like they're looking at both their hands expecting something to be in there.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I always really love when you can just send one unit at an enemy and it just like melts them.
Yeah.
Wow, she outspeeds this thing?
That's a first.
Breaking news. Cindered Shadow's Edelgard actually manages to double something. Edelgard in Crimson Flower can actually be unreasonably fast.
When you go against her, she's unreasonably fast.
Yeah.
So this is what the goddess grants me.
You know,
I mean, magic
honestly,
and
that's
speed's
all I
not
could
bad.
ask for.
Yeah. You gotta hit harder and you get double better.
Hi, Paradoxica, how are you? You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am genuinely considering just throwing Dimitri directly into the middle here.
I mean, what could go wrong?
I think it could work. Like, if Dimitri dies, we have time powers, so, you know.
That's true. Let him kill every last one of them.
You know, one thing that's been really like weird to adjust to is because I've been playing some of the older Fire Emblem games, and by older I mean Fire Emblem 15 backward. So from Echoes back, pre-Echoes, so Fates and all those. I sorely miss turn rewind.
Yeah, it's quite nifty.
Like, I know that some people absolutely hate turn rewind, but like, turn rewind is so much nicer than just having to like reset the entire map whenever you die.
Yeah, like, because I know people had a huge issue with casual mode. Honestly, I have nothing against it. It's like,
I think casual mode is fine. I think Phoenix mode is a little bit ridiculous, but
Phoenix is a bit overkill, yeah. Because like, I'm like, realistically speaking, if someone dies, I'm going to restart the game. It's like, I guess like with
what
casual
is this
mode, they don't
man's
have to do that, but
resistance? What is this man made of? Oh, awesome.
wow.
That's what he's made of. Also, that is a big AoE.
Oh my goodness. I didn't even notice that because it's that big. I was just like, oh yeah, it's just red ground.
Well, it's not all of that. It's 2 squares out from
Yeah.
it in each direction, but still. I also gotta say, it's really weird that it counts 2 squares diagonally in this case, but not in literally any other case.
True.
If this was playing by normal Fire Emblem Three Houses rules, it should extend out 1 more on the center 2 tiles, because it should be 3 or 4, one of the 2.
A whopping 5 damage.
More than anything, I just need to chip the barrier down. Because if I can chip the barrier down, then my magic units can deal with the rest of the damage output. But that barrier giving him full magic immunity is kind of ridiculous. I think they only use that barrier ability like once or twice in default Three Houses.
I don't remember it much. Maybe it's another bad memory I've blocked out.
Yeah. Rhea's Iron Maiden extravaganza.
I was gonna say, speaking of terrible maps, Fire Emblem 7, the water map where you're at like the purple water or the disappearing blocks.
The one where you recruit Jafar and Nino.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
it's a very rough map.
Like, unit-wise, it's not bad. Just getting across it is the worst part.
Honestly, the one before that is the one that is like the really, really hard one in my mind.
I'm trying to think which one was before that.
It's Battle Before Dawn. The one where you have to keep Zelgus alive. Or not Zelgus. What is his name? Zephiel.
Oh yeah.
You have to keep him alive, and the Fire Emblem devs thought it would be absolutely hilarious, and admittedly it is absolutely hilarious. They just threw the boss has a bolting tome and like 30 magic. And so you step within her gigantic like attack range, she will charge at you and hit you with a bolting from across the map and probably make you restart. Because she's a Valkyrie as well, so she's mounted.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't mean to do that. That was a fat finger. Go, Magic Squad. Kill. Actually, Dimitri, throw a javelin in there.
not a fan of the Force tutorial in 7 though.
Yeah. I mean, I like
Especially after
the
playing it a lot.
story from Lin mode, but
Yeah, I like Lynn's story. It's funny, he's like when you get Wallace, like, oh, I see you be looking at my Knight's Crest. Yeah, but I don't want to use it. You should use it on me. I don't want to use it. You should use it on me. I don't want to use it. You're level
Such a
10.
not only that, using it on Wallace is kind of a waste as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's not a bad unit by any means, but he's definitely not who you would want to use that crest on.
Definitely.
Damn, Happy. Oh wait, Happy doesn't double. I was like, wow, she's not doing very good, is she?
Oof, yeah. 27. You had 27% chance to crit. What are you doing?
27% chance just means 100% chance. That's how math works. 50% of the time, it works 100% of the time. Ash, take care of our problem.
I have so far left to go.
Huh. There's clearly something special about this key. Better keep it safe.
You know, Yuri, you have lock touch. Now that you have a sample key, you should be able to open these locks, right?
I don't see why not. That makes sense to me. Oof.
I wonder what happens if you pull the aggro from a beast and then fly out of their range.
We've got your back.
How? What? Oh, you can't Kanto out of Gambit.
That worked alright.
I'm really curious to see what they'll, like, what Fortune's Weave is going to do with all of the Three Houses mechanics.
Yeah, it would be interesting. They're gonna do a 4-split path because 4.
Fire Emblem 4 houses. All Fire Emblem hits are 50-50. They either hit or not. No, that's Final Fantasy Tactics, and it's not 50-50. It's 75-25, like, against you. Yuri, you just missed a 74. Oh, okay, I forgive you. Yuri, you've proven your allegiance.
I could use a break.
You know what we don't see anymore in Fire Emblem games? Arenas.
Yeah. I mean, technically speaking, its most recent appearance was in Fates, but it was really weird in Fates and not at all what it was previously.
So I remember doing a lot of arena grinding in 7. The pirate map.
I remember doing
Just
a lot of it in 8. With the map where you recruit, oh, what's her name? Marissa, I think?
Ah, yes.
Pink-haired mercenary.
Yeah.
I think it's Marissa.
Yeah. She's the Myrmidon,
Yeah.
which can turn into an assassin, but I don't like a sprite. So I'm like, yep, you're a swordmaster now.
I remembered using the arena on that map to grind Joshua up to ridiculous levels.
Nice. I find arena like grinding's fun, except if you use an armored unit. So in 7, when you use Oswin, it's like no matter what he goes against in the arena, it's against him.
No matter what he goes against in the arena, it will not put a dent in him, but they will make you watch all the animations.
I've had like terrible luck where they would kill him. I'm like, this is unfair. It's like, Oswin, here's your stick. This is the weapon you're using. Your enemy has an armor slayer. Go have fun. It's that equivalent. I'm just like, no.
Who,
I'll just have to
me?
level up Oswin the old-fashioned way.
I'd also like to point out that Edelgard has the Everything Explodes battalion. And I think it really speaks to her character.
It really does.
We have this.
If I'm gonna have
Lord doesn't
anybody poke
sacrifice
that
their
square, I should have
game.
Happy poke that square. Happy is by far the weakest magic user we have currently. I say she
Enough
has
for me.
29 magic.
That was a good level, though.
Yeah. That statement is still true, however. Simply due to the fact that she has no speed.
True.
Thanks, Belle.
But yeah, I think that you'll enjoy FF Tactics. I feel like you'll probably get more out of it if you don't go the destroy every map with the one spell that kills everything route.
But that's doing it in style.
But like I'm very much I can and I will take the path of least resistance.
The only time I'll ever say math is cool.
Yeah. I can't wait until I play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and the math wizard isn't there. And I get to be sad that there's no math wizard. Barrick is betting on me playing Tactics Ogre in July. Barrick's I kept being like, oh, I'm gonna do Final Fantasy Tactics this year, and then I did 3 houses in like January. I was like, I'm gonna do Tactics X, but like I need to not be burnt out. And so I did Final Fantasy Tactics, but Barrick, the entire time we were waiting for that, Barrick was like, oh, you know, Maddie's gonna do Final Fantasy Tactics in April. And I mean, he wasn't wrong. I mean, if you really, really want to squint, he was wrong, but still.
Depending on what...
Technically
you argue
speaking,
with
I
me.
started Final Fantasy Tactics on the last day of March. But the rest of it was in was in April.
That might come down to depending on the time zone at that point.
Wrong by like 2 days. Yeah, exactly. I still consider that correct. And so
Yeah.
now Barrick is betting on me doing Tactics Ogre in June or July. I don't remember which.
I want to do a playthrough of Bat and Chaos.
Have you haven't played any of the Xenoblade games, have you?
Oh, sorry, my brain was thinking of Xenosaga. Yeah, I have. I've played the first and X. And I started.
I
2.
will get.
2 is a
have
very
them all.
rough game to get into. I love 2 to bits. It has some of the worst tutorials I've ever seen in a video game. And that's not exaggerating either. The tutorials in that game are actively incorrect in places.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, alright, X I really enjoyed, and the first one I played when it first came out on the Wii.
When I first played X, I didn't like X. When I played X Definitive Edition, back in May last year, I loved it. It's weird because like Xenoblade X is a very different game to the rest of them because it's almost entirely exploration focused instead of being story focused like the other ones are. But I was very pleasantly surprised by how well that game worked as a stream game.
I can imagine it would have been, yeah.
I ended up doing every single voiced side quest, which is why I'm going back into the Xenoblade 2 mines starting tomorrow. Because I didn't get the chance to do that.
Ah, fair enough.
So I get to endure everybody's favorite side quest, Bearing Her Soul, the side quest that requires you to sit and do nothing for like 20 hours. Unfortunately, that's not an exaggeration. Hell, if anything, that's a conservative estimate. The problem is that one of the Bearing Her Soul, which is a blade quest in Xenoblade 2, which is like one of the gacha characters that you can pull. Like, have you heard about Xenoblade 2's like gacha system?
Yeah, I think I got up to the point where I could use it, and then I got a couple of cool ones, and then for some reason I just stopped playing. I think I got, like, when I get multiple games or a new game, I just get like a one-track mind.
Yeah, I feel that. Basically, it's very much designed in such a way that it feels like you should get that character like really early on. And like, if you're lucky, you can get her very early on. Otherwise, you have what I have, where I pulled her second to last out of the like 50 rare blades. It's ridiculous.
Oh goodness.
Cosmos was your second rare blade. Cosmos was my, I think she was my second on my first playthrough. On my stream playthrough, I think I pulled, who did I pull first? I think I pulled Electra first. Ursula being second to last is so mean. Yeah. Place Constance inside of the area that will get her immediately obliterated.
Tactical genius.
So sorry.
But yeah, Xenoblade 2 is really good once you, like... Xenoblade 2 is kind of like a Souls game. In a weird way, where you'll have a much better time if you have somebody who already knows how the game mechanics work, like, helping you as you go.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, unfortunately, the tutorials in 2 are really bad. They fixed it in 3, though. 3 has phenomenal tutorials.
Say 3 looked good.
3 is really good. Play 2 before you play 3.
Yeah, I need to get through that.
Oh, was there shroom jump scare? Did Sachi just, like, pop up and then disappear immediately?
I thought I heard something. Just like out of nowhere, I'm like, whoa.
We felt Sachi's presence. We have been on this map for 47 minutes.
And it's been amazing.
It has been a map. Maybe what we need to do is maybe we just need to give Dimitri the key, whoever has it, and just throw Dimitri at the spots we're supposed to do. Who has the key? Ash has the key.
The last one checked. Yeah, Dimitri would have just ride.
Let it ride.
Have you played Bat Kados?
I have not. I've heard that it's very good. I know that it's also a Monolith Soft series from when they were with Namco.
It was, yeah. I really like it. They got it on the Switch. You have 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Well, I guess 1 and the prequel. And the prequel never came out over here in Australia when it came out in the GameCube.
Hmm.
So we only had 1.
It's weird. Like, I find deck builders like kind of hard to get into. But like when I get into deck builders, I get really into deck builders.
That's fair.
Thanks for that.
It's a pretty fun RPG.
Yeah, exactly, Sachi. This is why people do like low turn count shit in Fire Emblem. They're like, you want to make me spend an hour on one map?
Ready and willing.
How about I complete it in 1 turn? How about I warp Marth directly to the seize point?
It's funny, character-wise, that suits Marth. He doesn't have to kill.
FE3 is also like the single easiest game to do LTCs for. Because most of the maps are Cs in FE3.
They are.
I want to see somebody do an LTC of like Fire Emblem 4. How many turns do you need to cross this continent-sized map?
Oh, even doing an LTC for 4, I feel like you're not gonna have really good children units.
Probably not. I gotta play Fire Emblem 4 one of these days.
It's really good. Like the music's great. When you get to play as Sigurd, he's awesome.
Sprite work is not as good as the GBA games, but it's fine.
It's pretty good. Yeah, you're right. Nothing will beat the GBA games, especially because they like the characters look like the sprites look like the characters.
You've played FE1, right? A little bit of it.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem 1 is like that game is a time capsule. It's not great to play. It's not a great experience.
Thanks.
It's
the sound chip on the NES was not
ones.
designed for Fire Emblem music.
It really wasn't.
Especially the battle music. The battle music in Fire Emblem 1 is so bad.
It's funny because I think the music is way better.
Is such a small change.
Either that or I'm just being like structured to really like it because I've listened to it a lot.
Yeah. There's also all of the remixes of it from Echoes as well.
That's true.
And the Echoes versions of those tracks are really good.
Oh yeah. They went all out with Echoes.
Yeah. I'm a little bit sad that they haven't done anything else with the Fire Emblem, like, Echoes subtitle.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have been asking for genealogy.
Yeah, give us a Jug Droll remix. Good job, Hilda.
There's the Hilda I know.
You did it, Hilda. You preserved your 1 durability on your Iron Axe. It always feels like whenever you're in that situation where like a crit will save you a durability, it always happens on the second hit, so you don't even get to save it.
Ah, yeah. It happens every time.
Joining back in, just saying, being a physics bot feels so out of character because he literally has to do the least.
Our failure to use caution is most regrettable.
Sachi.
I'm certainly paying the
Can you-
price for it now.
Sachi, can you type that out in chat? You were so jumbled that I couldn't make it out what you said.
Yeah.
The Discord audio compression combined with like your phone's microphone just absolutely destroyed that sentence.
One key, multiple keyholes. Must be a fellow schemer.
Agreed. This is just the sort of trap your crafty brain would dream up.
No, Edelgard, the kind of trap that Claude would dream up would be far more war crime. I don't even know what Claude does in Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. I just know that he's more war crime in 3 Hopes.
He does something very questionable.
The funniest thing is that like with that it's like, oh yeah, Claude does something questionable, and then it's like more questionable than what he does in 3 Houses, where he's like, oh yeah, let's poison the water supply for this fortress. Because that is a thing that he did.
Actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Was that I think it was worse than that.
Yep.
And the funniest
Morrow.
thing is that that's in Golden Deer that he tries to do that as well. War criminals all the way down, yeah. Fire Emblem is the equivalent of like mashing action figures together. You pick your favorite war criminals and mash them against each other in a fight.
I think Three Houses has the most war criminal action.
From what I've heard, 4 and 5 also have quite a lot. But yeah, Three Houses definitely has a lot.
Like, I suppose there's war criminals in every game, but you generally don't play them.
Conquest. Fire Emblem Fates Conquest.
That's actually a fair point. I blocked out Fates. I think the most I remember Fates is Birthright, because that was my first. That's when everything was whimsical.
Yeah. And then you played Conquest, and Conquest is like multitudes harder.
Good try.
Yeah.
It's like awesome. I guess I'll just block this from my memory because jeez.
Too slow.
There are 2 maps that I'll never ever be able to forget from Fates, and it's the final map of Conquest, because holy shit, that is a difficult map. Even on easy, that is a hard map. This guy is down to this much health with Dimitri at like stat debuffs. Or is that just move debuff? I don't actually know. Wait, this guy doesn't have the corners to his AoE. What the hell?
Spiky shoulders is just cheating, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think King Garen is like the king of the war criminals. Also, the other map that I can never forget from Fire Emblem Fates Conquest is the Hinoka map, where they're like, "Hey, how do we make this map hard?" And it's like, 6 different shrine maidens, all with hexing rods.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And on higher difficulties, they have a staff savant as well, so it just becomes a good luck. That is, oh.
I did like the prisoner mechanic.
I like that there was unique characters that you could capture with it. That is almost perfect level, jeez.
Damn, Ash, nice.
You know, thinking about it, outside of like acquiring a dancer, what does charm do in this game? I know that it's useful for like winning the White Heron Cup, but like what else?
I'm going to look that up actually, because I don't know how to answer that.
So Faxi, you want to hear about the stupid project that I've been working on today? That I've been trying to work on for who knows how long at this point? What is your gambit?
I'm all ears.
You not have a gambit? Oh, I've just used all of them. So have you played Pokemon Diamond or Pearl? Or Platinum?
No, but I've played the bit of the one that came out on the Switch.
You played a bit of one of the remakes of it?
Yeah.
So, you know how you have the little, like, watch in those games.
Yeah.
You know how they have a step counter?
Yeah.
So I've been routing out for who knows how long at this point. I've been routing out a minimum step run of Pokemon Platinum. It is more stupid than it sounds, actually. Amazingly. Because, one of the whole things with it is that, you know, you'd think, oh, you know, you just need to find your, like, what is the minimum amount of steps that it takes to get from point A to point B? And then extend that throughout the entire rest of the game. The problem is that that's not entirely accurate, because as soon as you get access to Orberg City, which is the 4th city in the game, technically it's the first one with a gym. As soon as you get access to Orberg City, you get access to an Abra with teleport. And so it becomes this weird game of, like, effectively, until you get Fly, you can't heal at any spots that you have to backtrack from.
Oh goodness.
And so it became, oh, you know, after you, like, in the story sequence, you go from Jubilife to Orberg.
You're in good form.
And from there, you get the gym badge, and then you go back to Jubilife, so you can go north from there. So you don't heal at the Orber Pokemon Center, and you instead carry your Pokemon Center, like, flag for you being at a specific center. You carry your one from Jubilife, and then faint yourself in the cave on the way back to Jubilife to save steps. And the reason why you do that instead of using the teleport that I just mentioned is because for some reason teleport doesn't work in that specific cave.
Interesting.
And so I have been meticulously setting out, like, a route for this shit for who knows how long. And I just hit gym badge number 6, I believe, in my routing.
I mean, you're doing fair work so far.
Yeah. The other thing that's really fun to note is that because I am using the odometer in-game as the, like, indicator of steps, certain random innocuous things don't count as steps, such as walking indoors or upstairs, or stepping in front of a trainer. If you step into the line of sight of a trainer, it doesn't increase your step count, presumably for to prevent you from doing, like, egg hatching as you get into a trainer battle shenanigans.
Ah, right.
And so there's stuff like, how far did you make it in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl?
Honestly, not very far. I think it was one of those ones I was hyped to getting, then played another game to wait for the game to come out, and then get more into that other game until then.
Honestly, fair. That's kind of my experience with the remakes as well. Like, I was excited for them, and then I didn't mess with them too much.
Because, like, me getting to Pokemon's very... I started with Gold. then I got silver.
Adorable.
I enjoyed silver more, I think, because I just like the gear. And then fast forward all the way to Soul Silver.
Yeah. Honestly, that's fair. I played Platinum was my first Pokemon game. And then I played Platinum when I was young enough that I didn't give a shit about reading in games. And so I never finished Platinum until years later. And so the first Pokemon game that I actually finished was Black.
Oh, nice.
And then I promptly played all 4 versions of the Gen 5 games. Again?
Yeah. I played, like, after Soul
This one's a
Silver.
trap too.
I played
How
them
are we
all
supposed to tell them
after that.
apart?
Only one left. Hopefully we can finally put a stop to this madness.
Do you think that this is like... Do you think that it's actually a specific lever, or do you think that it's flip X amount of levers?
The sun.
I'm hoping
Let me at him.
it's a specific one, but...
Why do they give Gauntlets combat arts? They're almost always worse than just attacking normally.
They really are. I'm not getting a clear answer with Charm.
Yeah.
But someone tried guessing, they go increases gambit damage and accuracy and avoid. They're like, I think. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't help. At least it's a better answer than not telling me anything.
That's actually, I don't know about the, like, accuracy and avoid. Charm is actually required to, recruit certain gambits, actually.
That's true.
I like that the name of this combat art is Monster Blast. Damn it, Claude.
I'll give him a Monster Blast.
Who, me?
You think Claude would drink Monster?
I will prevail.
Yes, if he doesn't, then he'll shake it up and blast.
Nice. Or do you think Claude, like...
It's a long
Do you think Claude would drink Monster? Or do you think he would drink, like, one of the worst energy drinks for you?
Now, he would give that to one of the other lords.
Give it to Bernadetta.
Stay focused.
This will help you write.
Yeah. And then the next support would be her coming to him really angry. It's just like, you said that this would help me write, but now all of my handwriting's illegible because I was busy vibrating.
What have you done to me?
Man, that's the biggest tragedy of playing Cindered Shadows is that we don't get to see Bernie.
That's true.
Okay, so hope for the 32 crit. Man. Hey, she got magic and speed.
This is a temporary gain. Worry not.
Attack stat and speed are the 2 things you need.
Why waste it?
Who needs I don't remember what it's called. Dexterity?
I'll give it my all.
I always call it skill because it used to be skill.
Yeah, when they change some of the names, it throws you off so badly.
And the worst part is I'm pretty sure that it went back to being skill after this game. I'm pretty sure if you check Fire Emblem Engage, it's skill in Engage.
think you're right. Actually, I think it is skill.
Sure thing.
Wait, is this guy immune to critical hits? Wow. If he has the barrier up, no critical hits, that's extremely mean, actually. I like that these things' chest is supposed to be like a lion.
Oh, that is cool. You're not lying about that.
Imagine playing the entire game like that. Zoomed in mode.
I like to be immersed in my tactical games.
Yeah. You know, I really love how there's a handful of like earlier Switch games when like when they got shown off, we got shown like decently early builds of them, and like specifically Xenoblade 2 and Three Houses have like some funky like mechanical changes that were made to them in development. Like, do you remember the first trailer for Three Houses where they teased battalion weapon triangle?
Yeah. Oh shit, I never thought about that in ages. I'm usually like a very deep into like announcement trailers when it comes to Fire Emblem. Like when they first showed Fates, everyone was talking about different things. I'm like, why is no one talking about the brigand who's losing all his clothing?
Yeah. Average disrobing Gale moment. Or I don't actually remember what the weapon is in Fates that does that.
As I expected.
It might be disrobing Gale. It has been over an hour and we're still on this map.
Oh, the corner one decided to move.
I was about to say, why did that man just decide to move for the first time in the entire map?
It was AFK. Actually, that's something I haven't seen since Shadow Dragon PvP.
Move carefully.
I mean, it was in Fates.
Really?
Yeah, it was just if you played online, there were cheaters all over the place.
Much appreciated.
Technically, Engage also has a PvP, but
it's just the
it's not.
Castle thing from Fates, yeah.
It's not really. No, the castle thing and the PvP thing are like they're tied together, but they're not the exact same.
Oh wow, I never. No.
Yeah, there's like a whole ass PvP mode.
With. All right.
Where is that man going? I just like I've got like the group DM open on the other monitor, but because I'm streaming the game to you, I see the little like box in the corner that's got my stream in it, and I just saw the little player phase thing pop up in the corner like on my drawing tablet, and I'm just like, what the fuck was that?
So you're like me, if there's something small that moves on another screen, it's just like, whoa, what is it?
Oh my gosh. Like, have you noticed that, with the Twitch changed something recently, and the like little thing that's above the chat that's like the gift a subscription and like the cheers and all that, they changed it so that they're different sizes now, and like every time that it scrolls, I think somebody's talking in chat.
Oh yeah, that distracts me a lot too.
One step at a time.
Holy shit, Edelgard.
Oh. What, you too good for defense? But that was a good level.
That's a proper Edelgard level.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm distributing the EXP semi-evenly. The problem is that we have a handful of units that are fast enough to double, and then the units that aren't. And the units that aren't are the problem.
That's true.
Yuri, make it to this guy.
That bush stabbed him.
I'll never be
Jeez.
satisfied.
That's not terrible.
It's
That's
so
okay.
weird that Yuri has Kanto.
Yeah.
What is it that gives him that? Does he just have actual Kanto, or... Why does he have Kanto? Oh wait, it's from his Hero's Relic, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I was sitting over here like, huh? I mean, I'll take it, but...
I'll give it my all.
You know what I'm sad about that didn't come out, well, didn't leave Japan? Was the Fire Emblem Cypher.
Close call, but we did it.
Yeah.
Our efforts paid off.
I got some really cool art. We got some of the characters. Yeah. Some of the characters from it made their way over here in the Echoes DLC, but...
It's true, yeah. Like, I did buy some of the cards, because I was hyped for it, like when it first was announced. So me and my mate put some money together and bought like a box and halved it.
There's something drawn on the rock over there.
Yeah, it was such a shame, because I was
like
I was so hyped. I was like, oh, this comes out, I'm gonna buy like all the cards, I'm gonna be like really good at playing it.
And then it just never came out.
I was going to collect all the Tharges.
Yeah. One of my favorite, they basically just replaced Cypher with heroes past a certain point.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that they haven't put any of the Fire Emblem Cypher characters in heroes.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't put like
Tokyo Mirage
any
Sessions
Lins
characters in, but not the Cypher original characters. I actually really like that game, but still.
Tokyo Mirage System.
That was a really shitty looking effect.
But look at the stone.
I thought you just shook the camera.
From it.
No, that was an actual effect that the game just did.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder if the game was freaking out because that did not look correct.
It really did.
I wonder if that's because I'm running the game on a Switch 2 and it's a translation layer bug.
Oh my goodness, that would be...
It very well could be, but that would be really funny. That was like somebody's first RPG Maker rumble effect.
Look, There's something in that opening.
I know just the effect.
Oh, can it be?
Plot
that?
sphere. A cup. Why is it in this random canyon and not in a more secure place?
Someone was drinking and it dropped off the bridge.
This is Rhea's day drinking cup.
That's why she's been angry. She can't find it.
Yeah.
You would know best. It is beyond my ken whether that is the chalice. Curse my ignorance.
Answer the question, will ya? Is it or isn't it?
That quaking earlier. Some kind of containment magic related to the crests was in place here. Whether intentionally or not, the chalice was released. I hesitate to suggest that those things were the cause.
You know, I just had a horrifying realization.
What's that?
Yuri uses Lorenz's animations.
Oh my goodness.
You can see it, right?
I can.
He's using Lorenz's idle animation. I was like, that
just
pose
because
looks
you got
really
purple
familiar.
hair, Yuri, doesn't mean you're Lorenz.
Yeah. Hi, Delmiris, how are you?
Oh, perhaps one of our crests was the key to unbinding the chalice.
Care to summarize that?
My apologies. I have caused you undue vexation by speaking so incomprehensibly.
The rest of the Ashen Wolves are just like, can we please get Constance back inside?
Were I to venture a tentative guess, I would say that
Give her,
this
like,
is
a
indeed the
parasol.
chalice of beginnings.
Yeah, exactly.
You could have just said, this is it, all right.
Forgotten crests resembling those of the Four Apostles, depicted on a sealed rock wall. Objects that resemble holy armaments, and a chalice that gathers magic all on its own. I don't know of any other legends that cover all of that, so this must be the chalice we're looking for.
1,000 thank yous for covering my own inadequacy with such a competent explanation.
I'm still not used to hearing you speak in such a manner.
Forgive me, Your Highness. If I have displeased you, please take my life as a small gesture of atonement.
Jeez.
Oh, your highest of highnesses, I doth humbly beg of thee to find forgiveness within your royal heart.
Stop fooling around, Claude. And Constance, I assure you there is nothing to forgive.
Oh, whose support is it with Edelgard where she's just got, like, this whole thing where one of them is just constantly apologizing to her? Is it Bernie? It might be Bernie.
That sounds like a Bernie thing. She knows that Edelgard will set her on fire if she doesn't behave.
To be fair, I think Bernie apologizing is like 70% of her supports.
Actually, yeah. True.
Especially Petra's.
Hmm?
I hear thunder. Rain is soon to follow. We'd better head back to Abyss before the storm hits us.
Hey, look, it's
It
overcast.
happened yet again. Why must my good intentions always... Huh? What was that sound? It cannot be.
Oh, wait, is this the stupid escape chapter?
Your favorite.
It's like the worst chapter in this DLC.
Cindered shadows. Danger in the dark.
Well, that took an hour and a half.
We got a lot of talking done in that.
They were like, we gotta...
My poor abused legs.
They-
I have been remiss to
they,
neglect
like,
my lower
Intelligence
body
Systems was over
exercise as
here,
of late.
like, oh, we gotta make the DLC worth it. How do we make it worth it? Like, instead of adding more maps, what if we made all of the map objectives in these take an hour? That way we're adding 6 hours minimum to their playtime.
Don't give up. We're almost back to Abyss. What a damn mess we've gotten ourselves into.
We should give up. Just throw the chalice at the big one and be done with it. It doesn't seem like they're gonna ease off. If that doesn't work, I guess we're dead.
I think not. I shall never surrender. I shall not die until I have achieved my glorious aim.
For crying out loud. Those creepy toy things must love a good chase. They won't let up.
The plot orb.
Not to mention the enemies that look like
They're
phantoms.
safe in the plot orb, that's why they're
Measures to
standing there
protect the
not
chalice,
moving.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe Happy's right. This won't stop so long as we have the artifact.
If this was Three Hopes, you'd see them running currently. Oh,
True.
I'm frozen.
Nah, you...
I gotta plug my tracking. There we go, I'm back.
Welcome back.
We can't lead them back to Abyss, or the people there will be in danger.
Three phenomenal options. Let's fight him.
Agreed.
It's only gonna take an hour to
First,
fight them. We'll be fine.
let's run just a bit
Yeah.
farther. You know, a good place to keep the enemy at bay.
To be fair, I think this map actually isn't too bad. Like, in terms of length, it's just really annoying because Linhardt has less move than everybody.
Oh yeah, the gates! You're so damn sturdy, I nearly broke my priceless fist on one once.
You punched one? Like a brute? Ugh, why must you always behave in such an infantile manner?
He probably thought that was the best way to test its sturdiness. He doesn't have bad intentions, he's just that dumb.
Ballface, if you broke the mechanism...
Judging
I'm
by everyone like
sacrificing you to
insulting, he's got a
Doll.
smile on his face. He's proud of himself.
You know, like, Constance is great, and like Yuri and Balthus are great, but like, I think Happy is probably my favorite of the Ashen Wolves. It's a toss-up between her and Constance. This is the
Fair.
escape map.
I think Balthus is my favorite. He's just, you know, he's a lovable himbo.
Yeah.
Lethality!
Yeah.
What are you doing with that?
Don't mind this. 23 Might Light Lance Barrage.
Oh, we can beat it. It's a monster.
Also, don't mind the fact that it has 62 dex and 49 magic.
But it doesn't have Axe Breaker. Go get him, Edelgard.
Yeah. I don't remember where the escape tile is on this map, and it doesn't seem to be playing.
Are they phantoms again? Do we go in this?
Get your units to the target destination. What target destination? Any of your
it's probably one of
units
those
fall in
ones.
battle or 10 turns pass. Ugh.
I feel like it's one of those ones they're going to show after. Oh, you want to prepare? Nah.
Okay, so realistically, the best way to do this would be to put our high movement units in the back. Make sure that Edelgard and Linhardt are at the front. Yuri can also helm up the rear because Yuri can swap places with people.
The enemy's caught up to us. If we try to go up against it, we're finished.
That thing's worse than what we saw at the chasm. Looks strong enough to flatten me. Me, of all people.
The gate!
Even I won't be able to force it open.
Dimitri, you may be
This
one of the
is bad.
stronger units on our team,
more
but
with
you're
that
definitely not
too.
the strongest.
Come on, let's go. Now.
Open every last one of them.
Oh my, I believe this to be a shortcut, but the way seems closed.
Who wants to do us a favor and pull the lever? Though you might get left behind.
I will prevail.
Who, me?
You know what mechanic I really want to see in Fortune's Wave? The Kaze mechanic.
Like, what do you mean?
If you don't get them up to A in support, they gotta die.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, when you said Kaze, my mind immediately went to Saizo, and I thought you meant like his personal skill where he just like explodes.
I'll give it my all.
Alright, if that actually does happen in Fortune's Wave, I apologize sincerely.
Yeah.
That was a very bad mechanic.
I feel like it would have been better if it was like telegraphed, but
Yeah.
I'll cut through.
the fact that it just comes out of nowhere is really dumb.
Ready and willing.
And the way that it's written is even dumber.
Sure thing.
It really is. Like,
Because you have an A rank with him, he is able to see the exploding rock. Hi, card captor.
I was just about to talk about Cloud Captor. She did not foresee that mechanic. And she's still pissed about it to this day.
Honestly, like reasonable to crash out over that.
Oh yeah, it was funny though, because you guys got Fates before us, but I was in America at the time, and Card Captor was playing, and I was like, I was trying to avoid him as much as possible. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna play Awakening. I don't want to get spoiled. Eventually, I was like, fuck this, I want to watch.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Oh yeah, when I told you, because I A-ranked Kaze. I didn't even know about the mechanic. I was like, I like Kaze, he's cool. He's a cool little green ninja boy.
that's more or less what happened with me as well. I was like, I like Kaze. I'm gonna A rank with Kaze. Oh, thank you, Saribot.
He doesn't say, they're coming in pairs.
Happy, can you explode this man?
Yeah.
Apparently not. Dead.
Good enough for me.
No, it's not. You skipped speed.
Yeah. The cardinal sin. This map gimmick wouldn't even be, like, even remotely remarkable if you could just open the gates with lock
Your
touch.
support is appreciated.
It's true.
I know that would kind of defeat the point, but it would be really funny. Constance, why is that the guy that you want to target first? I also have to point out that this map is extra mean because you don't get a chance to go back to Abyss between the like map transition, which makes it so that you don't get to replenish your battalions between, or like your weapon uses either. Go Ash. Linhart, I swear to God.
He's taking little steps.
Linhart's got shorter legs than everybody else.
wasn't there like a guy you can capture who... It was just a random, like, I think it was like a Myrmidon. It was a sword unit. But he had every rally skill.
Ah, that's Rallyman. I believe Rallyman is a spear fighter.
Oh, right. It's been that long. I did capture it, though. So you haven't played the... Have you played the original Warriors, the Fire Emblem Warriors?
I've played a little bit of it, but not very much.
It's fair. I would say I do love some of the support, especially Owain with anyone in Fates. Because they're like, oh, you look like Odin.
Yeah.
You set a high bar.
Especially with the Niles. Niles is like, you look, shut up for a sec.
Yeah.
Can you use magic?
Even funnier because if you play the DLC, they're the same person.
Yeah, it's true. It's just very sad. Like, Owain's a really good unit.
I believe the controls for it are on the other
But
side.
Odin-
Far end.
Odin is not.
Yeah, I gotta play more of the older Fire Emblem games. How much speed do you have? Or not speed, move. Where's the move stat in this game? Got 6. Ash has also got 6, okay. About to be like, okay, do I need to do teleport shenanigans?
Not yet.
Yes, run over to try to get Ash. So that Ash can just do this. Actually, I'm gonna move Yuri first because then Ash can actually move his full. But yeah, I gotta play Fire Emblem Engage again.
Yeah, I gotta go back. It's funny because I was like, when it first came out, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play it on hard. And playing on hard, each map takes ages.
Fire Emblem Engage is also like pretty. It's balanced very differently.
Yeah.
And I feel like it makes Engage like decently difficult. Like it's definitely not like the hardest Fire Emblem game, but
yeah, like I was playing through hard. I was like, oh, it's taking forever to finish the map, so I want to like I just want to progress. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do something stupid and start again.
all I know, like
Play on
all I really
normal
remember
time.
from my first Engage playthrough was that Yunaka became my like go-to absolutely murder whatever is in front of me unit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Especially because poison in Engage is actually like a neat mechanic.
Oh, true.
Because it just stacks not infinitely, it stacks up to 3 times and gives you stat debuffs for every stack of poison you have.
Yunaka's just a great character.
Yeah. I also really love how Celica's emblem just gives you teleports behind you, explodes. Warp Ragnarok is hilariously busted.
Really close, didn't it? Good thing we made it through in time. Keep moving. That was just the first of these things.
You know, why are the defense mechanisms being used against us? I wonder if Elfric is against us here. I wonder if the person who knew we were going to do this had the chance to set up this exact scenario.
Whoa, just like the boss said, they came back. Did you find the treasure, Majid? Treasure thingy, whatever it's called. Doesn't matter. Hand it over.
These bandits are discussing treasure. How much can they have surmised?
No idea. All I know is they're here, so we're gonna have to fight them.
Shame.
Saw that coming.
Stop summoning reinforcements, please. At the very least, getting past this gate resets the 10-turn timer.
Yeah.
Also, this is exactly the same thing as the golem that was here before. What was that big rumbling sound?
Oh, it was the Peggy units, obviously.
Yuri has become public enemy #1.
Everyone wants Yuri.
In the year 2077, Yuri has been made illegal. I gotta play Cyberpunk 2077 one of these days.
I really enjoyed it. I played it like probably the second phase, so like after they fixed a lot of the main bugs.
You.
Exactly call that man
enough.
A monster.
I will get
This is a really rough room to try to break into. And I can't just enemy phase it because we're on a time limit.
It's true.
What if I just like...
That's a possible chance. Oh well, that fixes that.
Too easy.
The Claude's wearing his silly pants.
I was about to say Claude's
I expected
wow,
as
that's
much.
a good level. Claude's grounded outfit looks kind of funky. Look at him.
Also, that's a massive arrow.
It's very chunky, isn't it? I understand that a lot of the stuff in Three Houses is chunky for scale, but like...
That's true.
Especially the Heroes Relics. Wait, I can use a gambit on them through the wall? I don't think I've ever, like, seen the ability to use a gambit through a wall before. Granted, I don't use gambits very often in general, but...
Yeah, I'm the same. Why use a gambit when you can go Uncle Bunga?
I mean, the main reason why you would use a gambit is because of the debuff that it applies, but the rattled debuff, I think is called.
There's no map.
Someone's fired up.
It's the one where you hit them and they can't move.
Ah, yeah. So I was just like processing, like, did Constance crit? Which is very good.
Close call.
Really weird that Yuri has Aegis.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that might be from his Hero's Relic as well. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh wait, there's a guy here.
Hero's Relics things.
Good old curved shot. Allied to everybody who played Lunatic Plus, or Maniac, or whatever it's called in this game.
It's either or. It's either Lunatic or Maniac. That's usually the Fire Emblem lingo. Yeah, bullied and
You see, Lunatic is sometimes fun to play. Maniac is almost never fun to play. They may take up the same difficulty slot, but they do not mean the same thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Especially looking at stuff like Path of Radiance Maniac mode.
I don't think I ever touched it.
Because it's only in the Japanese version of the game.
That's fair. I think the hardest I've played in Path of Radiance was just hard.
I mean, Path of Radiance is already a pretty difficult game.
It is.
It's not as hard as Radiant Dawn is, but...
Remember that Path of Radiance introduced one of my favorite villains, the Black Knight. He just looks cool.
Yeah, he sounds like he's talking into a water bottle, though.
It's true.
Now that feels good.
He sounds like he's doing this at you all the time. I don't know how well that came across, but...
It was nicely muffled.
Yeah.
It sounded like you were just in a very tiny room.
Honestly, Path of Radiance is one of the Fire Emblem games that I would love to see a remake of the most. Like, the Tellius games are so good.
Fork it over. War baddies? I'm already soaking in sweat. Read the room, lady.
Ghost will kill me if anything happens to you. Be careful, yeah?
That was the most, like, serious, sincere voice he put on.
It's because he knows that what he's saying is correct.
His boyfriend will kill him.
I actually don't remember. Do you get to see Holst in this game, or is he one of the ones that, like, shows up in, in Three Hopes for the first time?
I believe Three Hopes only.
I think Three Hopes is also where you get to see, I think it's Caspar's dad.
Yeah.
I think you might also get to see Sylvain's dad in Three Hopes. I haven't played Three Hopes, but...
Yes, you do see his stat in 3 Hopes. I didn't really think of that one.
I just remember like seeing 3 Hopes and being like, ooh, and then seeing it was a Warriors game and being like, eh. I don't hate
That's
Warriors
fair.
games, but like Fire Emblem Warriors original just failed to grab me.
It's a shame because that's probably my favorite Warriors game, the original Fire Emblem one.
Like, Fire Emblem Warriors isn't bad. It's just a problem of like, my experience with Warriors game is Hyrule Warriors.
So I love Hyrule Warriors.
And going from Hyrule Warriors to Fire Emblem Warriors, you can feel the downgrade.
Yeah, that's true. It was a bit of a downgrade. I gotta admit though, the AI, it was an upgrade.
I also just, it's one of those things where I've also always been the type to just like pick a character and stick with them. And that really doesn't work in Fire Emblem Warriors.
Because of the weapon triangle.
Yeah.
Which I gotta admit, that mechanic worked well in a Warriors game.
Did they bring it back
yeah.
in 3 Hopes?
Yeah.
Up to you.
But I do want them to release another Fire Emblem Warriors game. It's one of those dreams I know it's not gonna happen.
Sure thing.
Like, have the same characters in the original, add more, and do a better story.
Yeah. Add characters that aren't Lyn, Marth, and Fire Emblem Awakening and Fate's Wrath.
Like, I know a lot of people's complaints were like sword users, and like, I get it, but like, most lords are sword users because every Fire Emblem game starts off you beating bandits, and they always have axes.
Nah, the issue that I saw a lot with it was just that it was almost all Awakening and Fate's characters.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, personally,
I think Lyn is DLC as well. I know that Lucina is DLC, or at least one of her costumes is DLC. You can get her wedding dress costume.
Yeah. Like, the only weird DLC character was Wayne because he was in the story but unplayable. I was happy Tantra was part of it.
Yeah.
But like, it was missing a bit. Like, I would love to fight more like boss monsters, like in Hyrule Warriors. And honestly, bringing 3 houses characters in there, like all the beasts in 3 houses, that would be a nice addition if they did that.
You can tell that Intelligent Systems doesn't like the original Fire Emblem Warriors based on the fact that you can't even vote for the lords from those games for Choose Your Legends for heroes.
I like the Lemon Twins.
Enough for me.
I don't mind the Lemon Twins. I do not remember their names, I just remember them as the Lemons.
Yeah.
I want to say that it's like Rowan and Liana or something like that, but...
No, actually, I think that's spot on.
Is it?
I think so.
That'll be really funny
like,
if that's correct.
Rowan and Liana.
Oh my god, I actually remember.
That is a great memory you have.
It's great memory as long as it's useless shit that nobody cares about.
I feel you there. I'm surprised I didn't remember. I played the game for like several hours. Like, I think I'm in triple digits with the hours in that game. Yeah,
Honestly, I don't usually hit triple-digit hours with games that I play.
only certain games for me. I mean, Animal Crossing is one of them. I think it's still my most played. I mean, thank COVID for that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think Fire Emblem Warriors is my second most played.
Chances are, if you checked my like play log on my 3DS, I've probably put over 100 hours in Fates, but that's because I've played through each route twice. I've definitely put more than 100 hours into Awakening because I've played through Awakening at least 3 times.
Yeah, no, Awakening I would put heaps of hours as well.
I think if I check my Steam, I've only got like 4 games on Steam that are above 100 hours. Let's check. 4 games with Elden Ring just shy. I've got Golf with Your Friends at 105 hours, Monster Hunter Rise at 116, Risk of Rain 2 at 131, and Terraria at 245.
I gotta say, Monster Hunter Rise represent. It's my favorite Monster Hunter.
Have you played Wilds?
Yeah, I liked Wilds, but I loved Rise. Like Rise
is really fun. I just really like the parrying mechanic from Wilds.
What's your favorite weapon in Monster Hunter? Like,
Shard Blade.
Nice. I'm a longsword degenerate. So
I've been learning longsword.
Like as soon as I learned about the longsword, it came in like partway through Monster Hunter Try, I believe. I loved it. And in Rise, you can get a counter like with the bugs and everything.
Yeah.
And you do that much damage back, and I used to play with a friend of mine all the time, and I would just stare. Like, I was cursed in Rise though, I have to say. Like, I had no skills to gain aggro, but I would always have aggro.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was like, I'll be going around collecting all the stat birds. My friend will start the hunt. He's fighting, and as soon as I even remotely like stick a toe out in that view, I'm getting chased.
Yeah.
The only time I don't get targeted is when I have like all my like string out ready to counter. That's when it doesn't want to hit me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just like, come on, I could do some really good damage. I've killed a lot of monsters by countering.
It's your call.
Let's find the open door. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Your support is appreciated.
16 games over 100 hours.
Yeah. I think if my Celeste playtime wasn't broken, I would definitely have like 200 hours in Celeste. I've probably streamed 200 hours of Celeste. Because I've played so much modded Celeste.
Oh, nice.
Have you played Celeste, Maxie?
I haven't, but I've seen a bit of it. It looks fun.
You should play Celeste. It's very fun. Very good game.
Most played game is Final Fantasy 14. Just under 800 hours.
I've probably put 200 hours into Final Fantasy 14.
And then surprisingly, how well
Sorry.
is the second most played?
It's a good thing I healed Claude for that 5 HP.
I expected as much.
I'm getting really good
Nice.
levels today, as opposed to the ones that we were getting last week that were all awful.
Oh, true.
I like how the automaton is just stuck in this room. It can't make it through this door, and it can make it all the way around if it really wanted to.
It's just gonna stand at the entrance of that area. Guys, come out. It's safe.
Yeah.
I won't hurt you.
Oof.
Wow.
Oh wait, that's actually not even risky.
There's no map.
Blows up Archer with Mind. Yeah, we should play Monster Hunter one of these days.
Yeah, I'll be down. I got Rise in the DLC on Steam. I haven't played it on Steam. I played it all on the Switch. But I'll be happy to start again on multiplayer. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I've made it to MR3, I think.
Oh,
It's
nice.
simple.
In Rise. It's been a hot minute since I played because I've been playing Wilds, but I'm very excited for the Master Rank expansion for Wilds.
Hurry, everyone! No time to dawdle.
Oh, when's that coming out?
We're supposed to be getting more information about it in summer.
All right. At first I was like, that's far away. And I realized, oh
Ready
wait,
and
US summer. That's closer.
US summer, that's basically already here.
A lot closer than our summer.
Yeah, because it's like almost winter for you, isn't it?
Yeah, December is when our summer starts, so it's quite a bit.
Gotta love different hemispheres.
It's true. I think Cardcap is still trying to get used to it. I got used to most of it, but like, you know, around this time, you guys are getting warmer. We're getting colder.
Teleports Dimitri onto your doorstep. You. You know, all things considered, I think that this map went surprisingly okay.
I say it, this map went well.
I think it helped that I knew what to expect.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta shuffle everybody into the magical glowing cube. Not to be confused with the plot orb. Two very distinct things.
You got the safety cube and the plot orb.
The plorb. Fucking Linhardt, I swear. One tile short. How about that we just leave Linhardt behind?
That takes care of that. And last but not least...
14 turns.
It honestly did not feel like 14 turns.
It's because almost all of those were just moving.
That's probably, yeah, that's actually probably it.
Hey, I literally couldn't have gotten rid of Smithing Stones, game. That's just mean.
That is very mean.
Run through this gate, open that one, run through another one. Sheesh.
Also, I didn't
That's
realize
enough
that
gates
it
to
capped
last
you at
me a
99
lifetime.
for those.
I'm overdue for some shut-eye.
Yeah.
I thought that it went up to triple digits. I thought that you could have 999, but I guess not.
All is well, though. We've safely retrieved the Chalice of Beginnings.
I like how I'm fully capable of like playing Fire Emblem
Well,
smart,
that was
but like
awful.
I never do it.
I'm never going back down there. That's for damn sure.
With things like that wandering around, you couldn't even if you wanted to.
I was pretty sure we were going to die.
Not sure I believe you. You were pretty calm that whole time.
Balthus, here's something you need to know about me. I have no emotions because this isn't Three Hopes.
Has Elfric yet returned? We must present the chalice to the church at once.
You don't understand, Balthus. In this game, I have no character because I'm not a character. I'm a self-insert.
I'll just stare at you.
Pokemon Sun and Moon protagonist.
You're all safe. How could you sneak off at a time like this?
I thought that this was the Berserker talking, and I'm like, why does the Berserker have such a normal portrait? That's Jared. He's coming in from work.
I always wanted to be a mage, but they made me a berserker.
That's how Blue Lions is gonna go when we get to Blue Lions. Don't understand, Annette. I know that you want to be a mage, but the call of the Berserker is far too strong.
Some strangers from the outside have kidnapped Master Elfric.
Elfric? No, it cannot be true.
It happened as soon as he returned from the monastery. Bandits were lying in wait.
Damn it! How could this happen?
This was clearly premeditated. I am certain it is connected to the bandits we fended off earlier.
Have you alerted the church?
Not yet. It all happened so suddenly.
Who's this
He said he
guy's?
was gonna go get a pack of cigarettes and then he just left.
Yeah.
Do you think we should? Can we trust them? If we cause too much trouble, Abyss is doomed.
Now isn't the time to worry about that. We're in no position to cover something like this up. The church has eyes and ears everywhere, so they may already know what's going on. Either way, go and tell them the news. Now.
Sure thing. Understood.
Also, if anyone was wounded, send them here. We'll patch them up with healing magic.
I really love the Ashen Wolves.
Where's
They're
Happy?
great.
And Linhart.
They are.
Happy, wherever did you disappear to? Elfric has been...
I know. Take a look at this.
What's that? Looks like some kind of fancy letter.
That's because it is. It was lying in the classroom. We have abducted Cardinal Elfric. We can guarantee his safety, for now. If you want to help him, meet us tomorrow evening in the ruins of the old chapel. Bring the chalice. Know that if you alert the knights, the Cardinal's life will be forfeit.
No doubt about it. This letter must have been left by the people who abducted Elfric.
Then our enemy really is after the chalice. All the while,
How did they
were
know?
waiting for us to locate it for them.
It's almost like they were in on it. I do love how obvious it is.
Yeah.
Right from the jump. Like, it's even funnier because, like, Elfric is, like, immediately suspicious, despite the fact that he doesn't even look suspicious. Like, he looks perfectly fine. But for some
He just gives
reason,
off
like,
bad vibes.
everybody that I've ever seen play this DLC has been like, yep, he's the villain as soon as he shows up on screen.
No, something about this does
He'll be
not
unharmed
ring
if you
true.
bring the chalice. And
None of
Violet,
it
bring
rings
your
true.
father.
So which part in particular are you talking about?
How did the enemy know that we were searching for the chalice to begin with?
Hey, look, Constance is the only one here that's actually thinking.
Ah, I knew some shade would do us some good.
This can only mean that someone in Abyss is...
You smell a rat. Someone who notified the church of our plan. It's no good talking
wonder
about
who,
theoretical
Yuri.
rats right now. First, we have to deal with the problem at hand.
Too true. For once, you are speaking reasonably.
For once.
Byleth is building up BLJ speed.
Really? Elfric's been taken hostage. Who could do such a dishonorable thing?
Oh wait, we're
It
right
doesn't
next to the
matter.
trash room.
Abyss needs him. We've got to form a rescue party. I just hope we're not getting in over our heads. We don't exactly know what we're dealing with.
Gosh, every time I hear it, I'm just like, damn. The Abyss music is so good.
It really is.
It's such a simple track, but like, it's weird. Despite the fact that this is supposed to be like a den of thieves and like villains and everything, Abyss feels like weirdly homey. Like, there's something about Abyss that just like feels comfy to me, and I don't know why.
Ask
the
me, we
lighting is
can't
doing
expect
it.
to
It's
just
very,
mosey
like-
on by, hand over the chalice, and make
Yeah.
it out alive. Nothing sounds better than saving Elfric and roughing up the jerks who took him. It's just...
I think the music
as the
also
relentless
helps.
king of grappling,
But,
I'll be
yeah.
fine. But I'm worried about the others.
Also, I gotta say, it's kind of crazy to me that it took them until the DLC to add a master equivalent grappler class.
They couldn't think what would punch harder during the base game.
Like, it's really weird that like, Trickster, fine. Trickster has historically been a DLC class on multiple occasions. But, like, and Darkflyer, I guess, but Darkflyer also falls into this weird category where, like, yes, you can use, what is it, Falcon Knight? You can use Falcon Knight as a makeshift flying magic unit. I guess technically classes and weapon types aren't locked to each other in this game, but... And the only thing that's locked out is being able to punch people from horseback, which is sad.
We've got to get Alfie back.
That would be sick.
I was abducted once, when I was younger. My captor used me as a
Imagine-
test subject in her twisted experiments.
Oh look, you're the
Maybe
third
we can
one.
Just give them the chalice and they'll release him unharmed.
How many child experiments can you fit into this one Fire Emblem game? That is at least the third character who canonically has been a child experiment. There might be more, I just don't remember. Because, like, Edelgard and Lysithea and Happy. And for all I know, there's more. Like, for all I know, Annette could also be, like, an experiment of some kind.
Twisted were very experimental back then.
Things were dicey for a bit there. Gotta say, I'm relieved that no harm befell anyone in Abyss. I've made sure that the elderly and children are hidden in their homes. They need to stay safe.
Our move.
Comes naturally to me. When I say jump, my rogues jump. That's why they call me boss. So that's the deal. People are safe for now. But I can't shake the feeling that something's just off. All we can do at this point is focus on the problem staring us in the face.
The whole like experimenting on people thing is just reminding me of I watched a video talking about the first like handful of Mega Man Battle Network games.
Right.
And they were talking about how Battle Network has this weird thing where on at least 3 separate occasions they've given small children heart conditions. Yeah, it's happened at least, I think it's at least twice. It might be 3 times. I'm not entirely sure. I've only played Battle Network 1, but those games are fun.
Kids are getting older before their time.
Yeah.
Might I have a word? It concerns the Blackguards who abducted Elfric. I alluded to it before,
Hi,
but I
Ender.
sincerely believe there is a spy in Abyss.
I think you're
You're
right.
in agreement then? Yuri is exceedingly devoted to his friends, but there are times that he can be a bit too trusting.
Trusting. Let's go with that.
What?
I see. Thea. The leader of the group that took Elfric. I've seen him before. He wouldn't hesitate to slaughter an entire town if he stood to gain even a little by it. His laugh chills me to the bone.
No. I have seen nothing. I have been here, in this place, where I always am. You cannot think it was me who did something. I am full of innocence.
Sounds like someone who's guilty.
Sounds like somebody from Bridget.
That's true.
That sounds very much like a
Let's see.
Petra line.
So it turns out old Elfric is a cardinal, huh? Hard to imagine such an important figure getting abducted. And whoever took him somehow knows we have the chalice. I bet they know how to use the thing, too. I doubt they just plan to decorate their mantle with it.
No cap.
According to the legend that Elfric shared with us, the chalice has the power to bring back the dead. Are his captors hoping to resurrect someone? Or perhaps they simply intend to sell it for an exorbitant payoff.
You know, thinking about it, they're treating it being able to bring somebody back from the dead as like this, like a really important thing. But we know that at the very least, those who slither in the dark also know how to bring people back from the dead.
That is a very good point.
And even more so if you take into account the Three Hopes lore. All the shit about Epimenides and Arval.
Hey you,
yeah, true.
listen up. I've got something to report. And it's me. I'm a failure, a farce, an insult to the noble title of Abyss Keeper. Master Elfric's done so much for me. I wanted to pay him back one day, but instead, I let this happen. I'll never make this up to him. I'm disgusted with myself. Don't look at me, I'm a monster.
I was speaking with Happy earlier, and it dawned on me that she may possess a unique crest.
Of course this is what you were talking about, Linhart.
Perhaps it's linked to the Four Apostles. If so, then in the chasm... No, there isn't enough to back that up. Oh, sorry, Professor. I need to think on this longer before sharing my theories.
Elfric is a prominent figure in the church. If the Archbishop hears what happened, she might send the Knights of Seros. That'd make things complicated. Folks down here don't trust her.
It still looks like the top of your hair didn't load, my guy.
It all happened so fast. They forced their way in and took Elfric. There was nothing I could do. We all wanted to fight, but Elfric stopped us. He always thinks of others first, even if it means sacrificing himself.
Yeah, I'm sure that it was self-sacrifice. I'm sure that that's what that was. I like how
Okay, he's
I'm usually pretty cagey about like bringing up spoilers. Like most of the time I'll like, you know, I'll make like fun little allusions to like spoiler shit. When I'm playing Three Houses, everything's on the table.
All right, guys, here's the plan. You bust in, kidnap me.
Yeah.
And then we get the cup.
The identities of the cardinals are a closely guarded secret of the church. Yet Elfric's status was disclosed in that letter. Could this signal a power struggle within the church?
Would this signal a power struggle within the church? Not that I want that or anything.
Or perhaps that's what they want us to believe.
Please say
Either
yes,
way, we
Professor.
should
I
pay
need
close
a reason.
attention.
Professor, hypothetical, just completely random thing. If there were a power struggle within the church, would you help me overthrow them?
We were hoping the chalice would protect Abyss.
Church bad, am I right?
It's the reason Elfric got captured. That's ironic. The people here really adore him. I'm sure they'd appreciate our help getting him back. Then again, are we getting too involved? Maybe we should leave before we make things any worse.
Hilda, that's the part of you that just wants to go back to bed. That's the part of you that's been talking to Linhart.
It's gotten pretty dangerous around here, so we've sent all the children back to their homes. I hope Elfric's all right.
You ever, like, scrape your horns as you're walking through one of these corridors?
The Ashen Wolves are strong, but I don't think even they can do this on their own. You'll lend them a hand, won't you, Professor? Please, save Elfric.
Welcome.
Every time
So
I hear
nice.
the fucking welcome soundbite from these guys, it fucking kills me. The way that he says welcome.
Come back soon. Welcome.
I don't know why, there's something about the cadence of it that just it gets me every time.
Come back soon.
The tilde at the end of that is so accurate, Solar.
Oh, 100%. You spelt it correctly. Spelled it how he pronounces it.
Is this it? There you go.
Yeah, Anna's fighting for money. Wait, I
Come
should
back
sell
anytime.
all of my gold
Welcome.
bars that I have sitting around.
Ah, true.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Will this one do? Many thanks.
This one do? This one do?
Yeah.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
It's because
Will
I
this one do?
keep trying to like whenever I try to
Many
sell
thanks.
stuff, I almost always just try to mash through the text, but it defaults to cancel.
All
one
right,
do?
yeah.
Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Which I mean, I would prefer it to
Will this
default to
one do?
cancel
Many
than
thanks.
like I'd prefer not to be able to accidentally sell shit like that.
Which is fair.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
To the forge.
Hey there.
Oh,
Come
actually,
back
before I
anytime.
do that, let's go to the battalion guy.
What do you require?
Oh, yeah.
Farewell.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Is this it?
You know, I could forge it into a steel sword and then upgrade the steel sword again.
Might as well.
Oh wait, but I don't have high professor level. Because this is the DLC.
There you go.
Why do they
You can get a steel sword plus,
Is
though.
this it? There you go.
If only we could have the killing edge plus.
Yes, please. I love the killing edge crits for everybody. Only one that rarely happens.
Yeah.
Is this it? There you go.
Just all iron weapons. Yeah. I find it really funny that you can use, like, you can get venom weapons in this game. They're almost exclusively worse than whatever you had to sacrifice to get them. Granted, that's pretty true for, like, every Fire Emblem game.
Is this it?
True.
There you go.
Poison as a status is generally not great. Not 100% of the time. Sometimes there are good, sometimes there are good poison weapons, like in Engage, but that's like the only one that I can think of.
You don't see many devil weapons anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Devil Axe was in,
We really lucked out there. Fewer injuries
it was
than I would have
in
expected.
Fates.
And most were minor.
But they changed how it worked, and so it just dealt like a flat 20 damage to you when you used it.
I think the funniest thing I've seen with that was on YouTube. I think it was 7, where the Devil's Axe was used. Oh, who was it?
Is it the clip of a Dorcas as a berserker critting with the Devil Axe and KOing himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a funny thing to see where you see the enemy and yourself die at the same time.
Yeah.
The battle scene looks very cold and
we can draw is
lonely
that they
after
really
that.
were after Elfric all this time.
Perhaps they were instructed to avoid unnecessary casualties.
Is that Elfric guy really a cardinal? Are the secret cardinals really a thing? I thought that was a myth.
Hard to believe. Did you folks in the Ashen Wolves know that?
No, that's news to me. The identity of the Cardinals is top secret, even within the church.
I'm trying to think, like, how funny would it be if Elfric literally just like came down here and was just like, yeah, I'm a cardinal of the church, by the way, and nobody thought to fact check it. I was like, yeah, seems legit. It's not like we could go ask Rhea herself.
It's true.
He never would have told us something like that. Oh, except maybe Yuri.
He and I talk about a lot of things. But right now, I'd say we have more important topics to discuss than his title.
You're dodging the
Elfric's
question,
been
Yuri.
kidnapped. What are we going to do about it?
Even if it is in the name of rescuing him, we simply cannot hand over the chalice to those scoundrels.
Let's just give them the thing and be done with it.
Professor, I came as fast as I could when I heard the report. I had no idea you'd be here.
Hello,
Is
Eloise,
this
making
loud,
your second cameo appearance.
Excitable knight, a friend of yours?
I don't know this man. He's a friend of my dad's.
Precisely so. I'm Alois, right-hand man to the former captain of the Knights of Seros, Gerald.
Oh my, that means our professor here is the child of a captain.
Now, about Elfric's kidnapping. Since he's an important member of the church, we must use any means necessary to find him. That said, most of the Holy Knights have been deployed to deal with the Western Church.
Where does that put this at timeline-wise? This is like before chapter like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Like, dealing with the Western Church is like assignment number 3.
So story-wise, they wanted to give it to Byleth, but Byleth went missing. Like, just send the knights.
Yeah.
The knights will do it.
But Byleth saw the other timelines where she has to do that shit 4 times to see everything.
Sure, but any nights are better than no nights, yeah? I like your attitude, though I'm still embarrassed that we're not in full force. But hey, at least we're quite forceful.
Here, take this letter. We believe it was left by whoever kidnapped the Cardinal.
Yuri's just like, oh god, not another Balthus, please. This one's Balthus, but he's an armor knight instead.
Armored Balthus.
I've never actually used Eloise. Actually, for that matter, I've never used like any of the church units.
They're not bad. They're not bad units.
I've heard that Cyril is like a normal trainee unit. So he has the opportunity to snowball out of control if you let him.
I think Cyril's the only one I haven't used because I forgot all about him. I forgot recruiting him twice.
I've heard that Flane can also start snowballing, but you kind of have to get her out of her not great starting class.
Yeah, Flane's good. Flane I used to the end. At least she went well with me.
Trying to think who else. Catherine is fine. You can give her crest weapon to a different character and it'll be fine. Sure. It's just a better brave sword. I've heard that Shamir can be really good if you get like a couple decent levels on her.
Yeah, she's pretty useful.
I think that's like everybody. Oh, I guess there's Hanneman and Manuela as well. I know that Hanneman has absolutely like awful magic stats for someone who's magically focused. Or no, it's not his stats, it's his spell list. He has a really bad spell list.
Which is very odd for a magic background unit.
Yeah. Manuela has a better spell list than he does.
In it, the enemy clearly spells out their plan. They're after a chalice that was hidden beneath Abyss.
A chalice?
I hear that she gets a spell every time she gets a breakup.
Yeah.
Ah, do you mean the chalice? But no, why would it be there? I've never heard anything about it being stowed away in Abyss.
You don't use the church units in oh, I guess Sedith is also there. You don't use the church units in any of the other routes. They're there for Silver Snow and that's about it.
You can get them in Gold.
You can get them in everything that isn't Crimson Flower, but still.
Yeah. Cause I was thinking, I'm like, is that true? How did I get him when I was with Claude?
No, they're in every route. It's just a matter of like most of the time you've already built up your class.
Yeah.
And so it's just like I don't want to spend all the time required to train up these guys.
Then this is gonna come as a shock, pal. What in the goddess's name? Is that really the chalice from the legends?
The probability of that is unassailably high, yes.
Hey pal, we found this, we found Lady Rhea's daytime wine glass.
Lady Rhea will be most pleased.
Yeah.
It was guarded by a bunch of giant creepy toys. There was powerful magic protecting it and everything.
Why did Rhea just like throw the cup down into the into the abyss next to the bridge.
If you say so. Wow.
She told the knights
That
she'll quit
means
drinking.
The story
and they'll
about
come
the
and she's like,
chalice
oh,
being
shit.
bound was true.
Throw
Well,
it off the bridge.
What's done is done. Oh, but I guess it's not done just yet. I must report this to Lady Rhea at once.
You want to know a character that I wish we got to see more of in this game?
Who?
Rania.
Oh yeah. You
She
see a
shows
fair
up
bit of
for-
her in
Betrayal.
Shows up for
Three
2
Hopes.
chapters.
It's true. Appears, does damage, leaves, dies.
Appears,
By leaves, I mean she
stabs
dies.
Geralt.
So that is what transpired.
Hey, look, Rhea cameo.
Yes, there she is.
I was gonna say something, but my brain is fried and I don't remember what I was gonna say.
That'll come to you.
It was something about what we were just talking about, but I've immediately forgotten what we were just talking about. My short-term memory is god-awful.
This is indeed
shit,
the
what were we
chalice of
talking
beginners. It matches the descriptions in the few records of it that remain.
Don't beat around the bush. What's our punishment?
You removed a most sacred treasure.
Yeah.
Truly, it is my obligation to mete out punishment for that transgression.
Maybe you should hide it
However,
better next time.
You also helped the
It's
church
true.
locate a valuable artifact. In light of this good deed, I shall forgive the bad one. I do wonder.
Remember that one time that Rhea executed people without trial?
They weren't kids, so they're fine.
That actually, that's also canon to all of the routes, because that happens in Academy Arc as well. She's like, Western Church, get him out of here.
I am wondering whether your presence had anything to do with the artifact's unbinding, Professor.
Of course you
As
are.
per the Church Chronicles, the 4 apostles secured the chalice with powerful magic. The only way to release the chalice is by using the 4 crests passed down through their bloodlines. However, given the special power you possess, perhaps you were able to unlock it yourself. There is no knowing at present. For the time being, I will keep the chalice somewhere safe.
Rhea really is just like, I don't know what crest you 4 have, but it was probably Byleth. Or Gunch, I guess.
The sooner I get to send them back to the underground, the better.
The thing that Solar just put in chat.
Thank you, basement dwellers. I'll order you more Mountain Dew as a reward or something. Now shoo, back under the floorboards with you.
As for Elfric, I assure you that the knights will find and return him in due time. I consider him to be one of my many children, after all. I will not allow harm to befall him.
Lady Rhea, might I ask a moment of your time? We cannot be expected to give up our endeavor. The enemy stated most clearly that if the knights are involved, our dear Elfric is finished. We owe him so much. If there is any possibility that his life is in danger, the risk is too great to chance.
Every time I think about this DLC, I'm always reminded of this, there was a meme that was floating around when, this, like, DLC got announced, and they were like, oh yeah, these 4, they've been living in the basement at Garreg Mach, and people were just like, okay, like, Linhardt, like, breaks into, like, restricted areas of the monastery and, like, you know, reads shit he shouldn't be. So, like, compared to that, like, Yuri must have actually killed somebody.
It's true.
Like, if he's been banished to the basement, like, Yuri must have done something really bad.
True. The knights are strong and all, but they're liable to get him killed. We can take care of it, with Chatterbox's help.
Our professor has the strength of 100 knights. We're about 1.5 of me. We've got this. How about it, Rhea? We've been through too damned much to get here. Leave the chalice and Elfric to us. You won't regret it.
Lady Rhea, please.
I don't want to take responsibility for
consent to
anything
join
these four
your
are gonna
power
do.
with theirs.
It's
Yes,
true.
Perhaps there is hope. As you wish. I shall entrust you with the chalice.
I'll take full responsibility. As soon as you finish that sentence, the glass breaks.
Yeah.
They're throwing rocks everywhere.
As you wish. I shall entrust you with the chalice.
Hands it to Byleth. Byleth fumbles it and drops it.
Just stares at it.
Your Grace, the chalice is a legendary treasure. You can't just hand it over to those underground...
You think this is the guy who wanted to kill everybody in a base?
Might be. It's like I'm right there.
I think
Give
the
me the
funniest
order.
thing is I think that this is the correct character sprite for that as well.
That is quite enough. There is no cause to worry, I assure you. There will be no further discussion on the matter. Even if we lost hold of the chalice, it would be impossible for the thieves to make use of it. Though
Are
it
you
was
sure about
created
that?
to return a life that was lost, I doubt that anyone alive knows how to accomplish that feat.
Yeah, let's go with that, Rhea.
If someone were to successfully replicate the ritual, it would perhaps be the work of fate.
And one man's incessant desire to
Hey,
bone
boss.
Byleth's mom.
Been meaning to ask. How'd you end up down here in Abyss?
What is this? Some sort of interrogation?
Yes, you've been
Yeah,
placed
you've
in the
never
plot
been big
orbit,
on
Yuri.
sharing.
This is an
I mean,
interrogation.
you know all about me.
You can't
And
escape.
there's still so much I don't know about you.
Look, I get it. Talking about the past isn't easy. But I'm curious, yeah? So get to it. I've got all day.
Do you now? Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to tell you. I'm here because I killed some people from the church.
This is even funnier with the with the he definitely killed somebody thing I just said.
I know. Uncanny
That
tale.
cannot be!
You have a grudge against the church?
Of course I don't. What kind of person do you think I am? Someone who'd willingly kill others?
I don't know, Yuri. You were cutting through those phantom soldiers pretty easily.
Originally, I attended the academy as Count Ro's adopted kid. There came a point when the church ordered me to wipe out some members from my old gang. Told me it was part of some important mission.
Who is this old gang you speak of?
Which one is Count Ro?
Let's have a look. Google will help me.
It's gotta be someone from
Eric.
Black Eagles. Also, I'm realizing more and more, I think the reason that Yuri, that Yuri's portraits look so femme is because he has like purple eyeliner.
They were nothing more than common thieves
Yeah.
to someone like you, Constance.
He's also got
He's,
like mascara.
He's very dulled up.
Yeah. I find it really funny how it definitely doesn't like I've mentioned this before when I was playing Three Houses before. For some reason my TV that I play this on does not like the way that the color gradients work on the faces. And so at the the line horizontally across his face, like just above his mouth, where like it gradients from like the slightly like more orangey color into his normal skin tone. That gradient has a very like, it's a more stark line than it's intended to be. Like, it looks fine on my computer monitors, but on the TV, for some reason, that darker color around his mouth and like his blush is significantly darker than it's supposed to be.
He's just got the 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're like family to me. So naturally, I protested my orders. Things got pretty heated, and, well, the rest is history.
That's some story, pal. You're damn lucky they didn't execute you.
You're telling me. Elfric stepped in and implored them to spare my life. Told them to consider the circumstances. It's not so different for the rest of you. I'm sure he helped all of us out in different ways.
He did. I was about to be thrown in the monastery's underground jail.
He's got... His model has even darker purple eyeshadow. I love Yuri. Yuri's great.
People thought I was dangerous, what with my gift and all. It's dark and dingy here, but it sure beats a prison cell. Elfie really saved my neck.
Back to the point. Balthus, what was it you were so curious about? You had ideas regarding why our enemies may be clawing after the chalice, perhaps?
No, nothing like that. But I am hung up on something Rhea said.
I need Yuri to teach you how to do makeup. Real.
That binding on the chalice was linked to the 4 apostles, yeah? I know I've got Chevalier's...
Sorry, but mind if I cut in?
Wait, you say that again, Balthus?
That binding on the chalice was linked to the 4 apostles, yeah? I know I've got Chevalier's...
You're adding a D in there. He's saying it Chevalier.
The very powerful V he's using.
Yeah.
What is it? Can't you see we're busy?
I can, but I just remembered something. Something important. Specifically, the names of the apostles.
It is raining very loud out.
Let's say. I don't hear a thing.
I'm just like, I'm sitting over here like, geez, that's really loud. It's even louder because I have my window open as well, but it is very nice because it has been very hot.
Ah, nice summer rain, yeah.
Yeah.
Oban, Chevalier, Noah, and Timotheus. The 4 apostles whose bloodlines were lost to time.
Also, I looked away for half a second. When did Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude get here?
I figured the Ashen Wolves might have thoughts about all that.
After the powerful V.
No use hiding it now, Constance. Let's lay all of our cards on the table. As for me, I've got the major crest of Chevalier. When I enrolled at the academy, the church ordered me to keep that tidbit to myself. So I did.
Mm-hmm. And I've got the major crest of Oban. Never did sort out how it is I have this thing.
As for me, the blood of Saint Noah courses through my veins. This is kept hidden, even from the Empire.
Which probably means mine's from Timotheus. I do have a vague recollection of being told my crest is rare.
So the 4 crests, which were presumed lost, have all been gathered into the same house.
All thanks to our buddy Elfric, it would seem.
And now Elfric has been abducted. Why could that be? If it was the chalice they were after, they could have stolen it from us without the need for anything sly.
Maybe someone had it out for him. Or maybe he messed around with the wrong people.
Or it could just be unrelated entirely. We're trying to untangle this mess by tying more knots into it. I mean, Balthus, you landed here on accident, didn't you? It's not like that's linked to the rest of us. And I could just as easily have never ended up down here, you know? You're jumping at shadows. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Let's get our act together and head to the chapel ruins.
Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer. I don't know why this brings me so much joy to do on the loading screens.
It looks like a lot of fun.
I have to waggle the controller back and forth extremely fast to get it to that speed. Also, I find it really funny how we left and then we just decided to have a normal scene and then came back.
True.
Vibrates tiny byleth with mind. But yeah, we're at about half an hour past my normal end time at this point. And these maps are really long, so knowing my luck, if we start another one, we'll be running an extra hour.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So, depending on how long it takes us, we very well might finish this next week.
Sweet.
Because
Well,
we've been doing 2 maps per. Been doing 2 maps per stream at this point. It would really suck if we ended up having to extend this to a 4th stream to finish Cindered Shadows. But considering how difficult the final map of this DLC is, it wouldn't surprise me.
One whole stream dedicated to the last.
Yeah, real. That last map is brutal. There's also like no terrain you can use. It's an awakening map through and through.
So we should be okay.
Okay. Let's find someone to raid. Here is your raid message. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Baxi, what are you doing in the near future?
I believe we'll be on Sin Stream on Saturday with.
Yeah, I'm also going to be there.
But I'm hoping Monday to continue more of another code.
I still need to play another code. I picked up a copy of it back in December and haven't gotten around to it.
It's a really nice game. You can finish the first story in probably a couple of sessions.
You know what? Let's go poke Ando. Let's go poke the turret. Ando's playing some rogue trader. But yeah, I should be back tomorrow with probably I put it on the schedule as Xenoblade 2 DLC. Or not DLC, Xenoblade 2 post-game stuff. We'll see if that actually happens. But yeah, other than that, have a good one and take care, everyone.
Good night, everybody.